What's up? My name is Cndrm, and today I'm going to break down one of my tracks for you. I haven't actually named this one, but I'm just testing out some different video switch features and the ability to live stream a song breakdown. So, here it goes. I'll start with a playthrough. So, that's the song. And I'm gonna just break it down a little bit part by part and kind of go through some of the different elements and the idea behind them, solo some stuff, and then if you have any questions about what I did or why I did it, feel free to drop them in the comments section. And give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, let me know how you liked it. So, first thing I started with in this one was the drums here. So I just got a real nice like flow on them, and it kind of inspired it. I was going for a sort of Russ type thing. I feel like he's got some really nice rhythms in a lot of his music, and I thought that was super cool. So I tried to emulate a little bit of that style. I tried to emulate a little bit of that style and use a lot of the I think I just positioned things a little bit like he had them. And I was also I also wanted to use some other sounds that were a little bit different and unusual for me. So there were a couple things. You can hear it here. That's a little Foley sample that I recorded, and I actually think it really kind of pulls it together nicely all together. That's got an interesting snare sound too. Huh, sounds like there's a little like hoot on it. Strange. So that's the basic pattern. It feels pretty simple, but I liked adding these little changes up at the end here, giving it that kind of kick roll and letting it, you know, get a little extra. And then I just made a stripped down version over here for the earlier sections with just the kick and the snare. It's pretty simple, really. So let's take a look at the bass here. So So this one was kind of interesting. I just did something really simple here because I was just flowing and playing stuff on the piano, which I don't usually do a whole lot of. Every once in a while it works, and so I'm gonna check the batteries on this camera quick. I'm good. I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, basically it was just like a bouncy thing that I was playing on the keys along with the chords. I don't actually know which one I started with. Let's see. Okay. So this is a pattern on the keys, and this is where I started. This is sort of a pattern that I've had in my head for a while and have been looking for an application for it. It kind of like goes up a 1, 4, 5 in C minor, which is one of the few keys I know very well. And it's like a little alternating thing. It was actually inspired by Masego's open mic that he did, because he had such a cool little riff on the keys that I wanted to copy it a little bit. So I made that, and then I just simplified it for the bass. Kind of a roots and fifths thing. And then, let's see what else we got down here. I used a handful of risers, which isn't generally something that I do a lot of, but in this case it was needed a little extra flavor, and I really liked that. So, let's see here. What's this group? So here I've got the synth that I rendered out to audio just so I could chop it up. It's a Cndrm patch. Let's see what it looks like. It's a guitar patch, and it's got some nice slide on it, which is why I chose it. Basically, it had nice sound, and I just layered it with the key pattern. So you've got something that's really slidey and something that's not, and then together they just kind of layer nicely. So then the next part, the drop area, where I've got this sort of more rhythmic wild thing, it's a lot of it's this operator. That's a big sound. So that's all just this one operator. Let's see if I can play this a little bit. And so I made this one just kind of messing around. And then I've got a bunch of LFOs and things that are really giving it that vibe. Some OTT, some auto filter. And then I automate it rhythmically so that it gets the right, let's check out the automation on this one. Okay. Looks like some chunk of it's here. I've got everything split into different frequencies and then processed separately. And you see, so here I've just got a lot of utility going on with the volume automation, which gives it really that rhythmic flutter. That's this one here. Let's see about this. Yeah, so that works nicely. You can do that, or sometimes I'll use a auto pan and I'll just set the thing to be like 0 so that they're going together. Basically automates the volume. I wanted this to feel like it was really pushing and like being held back. So I really kind of tried to overdo some things and break it a little bit. Feels like you're just like, you're like pressing really hard into the sound. Yeah. And so then, basically made it flow. Repeated little bits and pieces. Let's see what this is here. Yep. So I made this song primarily just as a sort of demo, an experiment to see if I liked the vibe, and it's gone through a couple of different iterations, but I really like with where it's kind of finished up, and I'm even interested in hitting up some hip-hop artists, see if anybody likes it like that, wants to do a verse on it or something. But if you have any questions about anything that I did in this track or want to hear more, let me know. Give it some thumbs if you liked it. And yeah, I hope this was useful to you. I'm just gonna play the song on the way out. Thanks for checking it out. Have a good one.